I'd like to welcome you back to the third form of your years. I trust you'll thrive in here. Others in the past have come alive in here. Happy to say they found a way. You recall I asked, back when I saw you last, that you'd consult my list of books for summer reading. We'll go over those and others you'll be needing for the coming year, if I'm still here. I suppose you heard the word that's going about. My superiors doubt I'm fit to teach you. Have a nip before the game and they'll impeach you. Forget about the fact that I reach you. I reach you. Well, enough of that. Let's get on with it. I've arranged to show some slides that might amuse you. And if, of course, you're bored, then I'll excuse you. Though what you're about to see in times of sickness is my cure. Living well is my best revenge, you can be sure.
This is the Grand Canyon in the great state of Arizona. See there, the magnificent blend of all the colors of the rainbow. It is virtually unphotographable at any given point, it is so vast. The Colorado River trickles through its base like a deeply buried brook. Geologists say that with time and erosion, the Pacific Ocean some 300 miles west will one day reach the canyon and flow through there. I camped here, see? Right there. Oh, what peace I found. The only sounds I heard were the sounds I made. No, it's true. And here, beyond, in a remote roadside stand where a Hopi Indian boy planted himself, arms folded beneath a sign that said, seashells, which indeed there were. This is a hobo, a dying breed, a pity. He claimed that an inheritance fortune awaited him at a bank back east, but he couldn't care less. There's more of them. The one with the umbrella claimed to be the real Mr. Bojangles. Sunset, another sunset. I know it looks indistinguishable from the last, but I remember the difference. Vancouver, British Columbia. I spent some time there at a ski lodge. Something so healthy and wholesome about skiers. Like this one. She always seemed to appear when I took a spill on the slopes, where I had no business being. But I'd look up and there she'd be. And soon it happened that whenever she'd turn and look up, there I'd be. The chalet. Inside there by a warm fire is where my mind is wont to wander now. To the scent of pine and the taste of wine. You're too young for wine now, but make a note of it. There she is again. We rented those horses for a day. See mine? His name was... oh, what was it now? I forget. Oh yes, it was Sugar. And there's my friend again. She looks rather sad there. It seems that every day, well, she always had some special plan for us. And this is a beautiful Indian girl. Look at her. She and her secret, mysterious ways. The pride of her people. Our sunshine, they said of her. This was the road south into Oregon. This is how logs are transported. Long rafts that trail the northwest rivers. Big Sur, California. An old Spanish mission. Carmel, California. Those trees seem frozen against the landscape that remind me of a book I once heard of called The Cypresses Believe in God. This was near the end of my adventure. The clock in my head told me it was time to leave, so that I was more concerned with seeing what I could firsthand rather than rush for the camera. I find that traveling alone is somehow more realistic than with others. You find yourself in a new place all alone, and you deal with it, as opposed to when you're with others who are familiar to you and, in a sense, shelter you from situations you would otherwise meet head on. You know what I mean? Besides, if your loved ones are with you, you have no one to go home to.
So on Monday, Lord, I'll go before the board and hear what adjective they give this life I live. It makes me laugh that they should write my epitaph, but somehow I'll get by. I've got my slides, I will endure. Living well is my best revenge, you can be sure. Yes, in times of doubt, in times of sickness, they're my cure. Living well is my best revenge,